Slow. Come towards me. Good job, Bubba. Watch out, watch out. Alright, let's stop right there. Now remember how to stop? You gotta squeeze this. Alright, turn it off. Good job. What's up, mini truckers? Welcome all the new subscribers. Ben here, Houston Mini Trucks. We're in Houston, Texas. We sell, service, and sell parts for the Honda and Subaru mini trucks. We drive them around, we goof off with them. Got a couple trucks here. This is a Subaru Sambar. This is the Project Acty. Just wanted to give you a quick update on the Project Acty. Look at this new interior I got. So I did both seats, kind of this two-tone. So they matched. The old style was kind of like that. So the some of the Actys come in this brown trim. Most all of them are gray, but this is brown. So I think it definitely cleaned it up. Smells almost brand new in here. That's a good thing. So that's the Project Acty. Hope everybody's doing well. I've got the antennas here. I've got 5 antennas in stock. If you need one, let me know. We can share, help each other out on those. What I want to do real quick is just do a Subaru Sambar walk around. I've talked about them. I don't know that we've ever got in depth and got in close to one. So Subaru Sambar 660cc engine. It's a 4-cylinder where the Honda is a 3-cylinder. This is a 4-cylinder, and it's a rear engine, but it's much further behind the rear axle than the Honda. The Honda almost sits on the rear axle, where this sits pretty well behind. The other thing, the Subaru is a body on frame design. So what that means is you've got a metal structure there, and then the body is kind of attached here. Okay, there we've got the spare tire in this one. That's how you access it. Okay, and then the engine compartment, you've got 2 access panels. You've got this large compartment, and then you've got this that actually folds down. So I'll have to put a key. It's not really dependent on a key. You can use any screwdriver here. So it's just, you have to push in because this one. Okay. So then that folds down. I'll kind of show you like that. And then you have this awesome access to your engine area. So this is what the Clover 4 engine. And look at this. They put so much thought into it. They actually made it and pressed it with this little 4-leaf clover. So you're always going to have good luck. You're always going to have good times. You got to always stay positive when you're in that Clover 4. It's like you might not even be positive. You're kind of having a bad day. You're getting down. Something might have happened. But then you get in that Clover 4 and you're just like, phew, good luck is with me. Okay. This one we put the new spark plugs. So you got 4 spark plugs there. New oil. This is how you would check your oil dipstick. This is kind of a cool thing. They spliced in. It's got a little backup reverse beeper. Okay, your oil filter up under there. So this is your exhaust, your distributor. Really the only thing you get up on top on this one is for your carb and for the air filter. Okay, so this is the other side. All the trucks have the 3-way fold down sides, so I'll show you some of the features with the bed. Okay, and then some of these have the chains here, and this is how the chains work. So my first 5 trucks, I didn't even have any chains, and I saw these brackets and I would see holes, and I just was like, what are these things? You know, why would they build these brackets in the holes? So part of it is like if you were driving, you know, you'd want to be able, you'd have to see your license plate and your stoplights. So with this you can do that, but you also have the functionality. So you can pull this down. We can unhook them on both sides. Oh, we're gonna have to close the engine compartment probably first. We'll do that. And then this can come down. So if you had something, you know, if you wanted to put a ramp there and drive something in, you could do that. I was gonna show you the functionality of these beds. So this can be super handy if you're laying fence posts. You can just put the posts up, kind of lean them up against the truck, drive a little bit forward, move up, do the next one. You know, a lot of things. Bags of concrete. if you're fueling. I talked to somebody today, you want to put a fuel tank in one of the back of these and use it for a little tanker on a construction site. So you do something like that. And then, you know, you can take this off. The other cool thing is, so we can just simply remove this bolt, and then these hinges would just slide off. You can see they slide. Okay, that's the Subaru. We're coming around to the front. It's got these cool circle headlights. This is the Subaru, that's the Honda. Okay, you can see all these birds are eating my cat food that we put out for our cats. There's always something here. Alright, so now let's go inside. Oh, one other thing I want to show you outside that I think is annoying versus the Honda. So the Honda, the fuel tank gas cap has a lock on it. So you can just unlock it and then you could use it like a normal gas cap, open it and close it. But it's something, maybe they have fuel theft in Japan, I'm not sure, but they all have locks on the fuel tanks. So with the Subaru, it's a little bit different style and you have to lock it and unlock it every time. So they keep the door locked, and to even get in there you have to open that with your key. But the little gas cap itself doesn't have a lock on it, so it's a little bit of a trade-off. Okay, we'll come in on this side. This is the hand lever. People are always confused, like, what, how do I get in? They think it's a window thing. So just like kind of a normal lever, this opens the door. Okay, you get a windshield or window winder. We've got a cool little glove box here, pretty good size. The whole thing there is actually kind of hollow. This one came with the all-weather floor mats and was pretty much, my wife said it was the dirtiest mini truck she's seen. So she cleans them and helps me service them, and it was pretty dirty. So we did our best to get it clean, but it's still, you know, they get to the point where they're just so dirty. This one was used at a work at like a site, so you can see things like this. I don't know what's happening here. It's just lots of years of kind of. Doesn't smell in here. It smells good actually. Like, I'm a sensitive nose, maybe because I put this, but even without that, it didn't really smell bad. It just smells used. Okay, this is how the Subaru, you've got a little storage bin here, kind of a little bin there. They put the spare tire tool there, and this one actually has the tool in that little hanger. So you can fold this down if you had to put maybe a box in, and then you can also lift this bottom up, and then this lifts up, and there's a little more storage area. It's weird though, because this has some levers going out, so it can breathe out of that little pocket, but you can put, that's for a reference, like the size of a pen, or maybe that's some toe straps or something. And then if you undid this, it's latched on over here. That would be where your coolant, you would add your coolant at the top of the radiator. That good stuff. Okay, this latches, and you can see it says push right there, so that's, you would push. The other thing with this Subaru, you've got the blower. So a lot of people think this is an AC. Just because you have this, it's still going to blow cold and hot, but it's not going to blow, there's no air conditioning compressor. So the ones that have AC have a button here where you'd hit, activate the compressor. The Sony, this one's keeping time in Japan. And then you've got your little change, holder, the mileage. This is where your windshield wiper is. So pretty straightforward. It's got an overhead dome light. This one works. And then what you have on the driver's side, we can go around there. I was actually going to drive this one just in my backyard a little bit. But what I also did on this, I had to pull that driver's seat out because it was in a terrible shape. So we got it reupholstered. Usually they put the pleats, which I kind of prefer, but this is clean. Probably going to be easier to keep clean, but yeah, I kind of like them with this style. Those pleats. Oh, this seat actually goes back quite a way, so I had it pretty far forward just to show you the back. Okay. I'll put these up. So put these up. We got some warnings, what it tells you how to do here, 4-wheel drive. Oh, so that's the other thing. So this one is a selectable 4-wheel drive. So normally we're in 2-wheel drive mode, I just took the parking brake off, but if you see right in there, there's a little 4-wheel drive. Now watch what happens if I push this button. So I'm gonna push this button, see it actually depresses, and then we come back over here and we've got a little 4-wheel drive indicator, and I heard something click onto the truck. So our 4-wheel drive is activated. The other cool thing that I love about the Subarus, let me put the blower fan on a little bit, is that they all have the ultra low forward gear. So if you notice, I'm trying to get this on the shift selector. So this is where first is, just like where you traditionally would have it. I'm going to the left and there's like a stop. But if I throw even further and use a little more muscle, there's like this other area. Okay, they don't put a lockout like the Honda does, but they put an EL for the ultra low. So that's an ultra low forward. The other interesting thing with the Subaru and the ultra low forward is that when you do that, it automatically puts you in 4-wheel drive. So if you're just driving around in 2-wheel drive and then you go into ultra low, it's gonna go kick you into 4-wheel drive. Okay, so and it's not designed to go from ultra low to first to second to third to fourth to fifth. It's designed to go ultra low, get you out of trouble, stop, regroup, and then you know, move on and try to do the next thing. So we're just gonna drive a little bit here in my backyard. Not much room, but this is where I washed when I built this little French drain system. So I'll show you that. It's pretty rad. Just drains all the way to the front. I built a long ditch all the way. So we'll see what happens. And hopefully you enjoyed this. This is the Subaru Sambar Houston mini trucks. Stay mini. Bye.